really call yourself a Honda owner if you haven't dealt with a cracked or broken fog light housing at least once in your life? This is a super common occurrence on the older oval style fog lights that Honda uses on a lot of their vehicles, and today we're going over how to remove and replace this. Now, just like my previous video with replacing the headlights, I'm not going to go in depth on how to remove the bumper from the car. I'm assuming that most of you don't have a bumper that's being held on by a paycheck's worth of zip ties. But as a quick recap, it's plastic push pins along the top, a few screws, and then some more bolts and push pins along the bottom of the bumper cover to remove it. So here's the inside of the bumper. Once we've got that taken off, we can access the fog lights really easy. There's just a metal bracket that holds this onto the bumper plastic itself, and we'll take that off to get easier access to the actual fog light housing. Once we get these 3 Phillips head screws taken out, we can pop this out of the bumper, and the process as usual will be the same for the other side. Now, to remove the actual oval fog housing from the bracket, we have a screw on either side, which is where the fog light pivots to aim, as well as this small spring-loaded bracket here, which can be removed with another Phillips head screw. Once the screws are out, we'll just put some small pressure on each side of the metal bracket and pull the fog light housing out. Now, what we're going to be replacing this fog light with today is the Diodynamics SSC2 kit from Foxbeam. These are available in white and yellow. They have an awesome fog light pattern and they're completely plug and play, but there's also options like the Morimoto XB projector version, or if you're on a budget and just want to get some yellow lens halogen fog lights, you can do that too. To install this light in the bracket, we're going to slot in one of the adjuster arms at a time. Until they're locked in those pivot points, and we'll reuse the factory hardware to tighten them down. Once our front pivot screws are secure, we can attach the adjustment bracket. And that's it, just those 3 screws, and it fits back in the stock location, same shape as the factory fog lights, so it's going to fit right in. Once you've got the housing replacement of your choice reinstalled on the bracket, we'll just put it right back in the same spot on the bumper and screw it in. Once the fog lights are on both sides of the bumper, we need to get them wired up. The Diodynamics kit comes with this plug-and-play harness. Depending on what brand you go with, it'll also have an H11 connector for the factory fog light bulb. And we also have our T-tap harness for the backlight feature. This can be connected to your parking light, low beam, or daytime running light wire on your factory headlight harness for an additional aesthetic feature on the fog lights. Again, when plugging this in, make sure you hear the click from the connector to know it's fully seated in place. Once you got your fog lights installed, regardless of which brand they are, they should still retain this spring-loaded screw for factory adjustment. So once you've got them wired up and installed back on the vehicle, take it out when it's dark and make sure they're adjusted correctly. There should be a hole in the plastic splash shield that you can reach a Phillips head screwdriver up to access this screw. And that's all there is to it. Now we have some nice bright functional fog lights back in the CRZ, and yeah, it's a pretty simple swap once you remove the bumper. Now that we got our brand new fog lights installed, I'll take them out tonight and get them aimed and adjusted, but I'm just happy to have some functional and not destroyed housings on the bottom of the bumper. So this has just been a quick tutorial video on how to remove these fog light assemblies and replace them. Again, you can use the Diodynamics SSC2 kit that we used here, the Morimoto XB LED fog lights, light housings from the Honda Civic will work, as many people know. So take your pick, and now you know how to get them in your vehicle. I hope this information's been useful to you, but that's about all we have for now. So thanks for watching.